On this episode, we head to the hills to support an ultra backcountry run. Hello and welcome to the Field Radio Podcast. My name is John Jacobs, W7DBO, and on this channel we do a little bit of everything with amateur radio in the field. This video I recorded in the summer was supporting an aid station for the Squaw Peak 50, which is a 50-kilometer run in the mountains of Utah. Before heading out, an important key ingredient is stocking up on food for the day.
Got to talk quiet because it's 11:50 at night, and of course I never get to bed on time when there's events in the morning, but part of preparation for supporting events is to make sure you have an ample food supply on hand at the aid station. So usually I make a run to the store the night before, so I thought I'd share with you some of the treats I like to get. So we'll start out here. First of all, fruit snacks, gotta have that. Pickle packs, just found these tonight. I know I'm gonna love these because I always like taking pickles with me and drinking the pickle juice. Mixed fruit, gelatin, good stuff. Fruit notes for breakfast. Kool-Aid bursts, oatmeal breakfast, cheese squares, Lunchables, chips, more Lunchables, tuna salad, it's great. Crown Prince smoked oysters. Don't judge me, they're good. Raisins, celery sticks, because something has to be healthy in this mix. Apple juice for breakfast, bananas, crackers and cheesy dip, Jell-O, a Utah favorite, vanilla pudding, caramel apple dips, mandarin oranges, generic cheese dips, fruit cups, applesauce, cereal bars, pink salmon, tuna creations, awesome, candy, prosciutto wrapped in mozzarella. These are the Victory cigars when all runners are accounted for and your aid station closes. Chips and old man breakfast, Triscuits and chicken and a biscuit, Capri Sun, Oreo cookies, yogurt, more chips and oatmeal cookies, green pea snack crisps, yogurt raisin, caffeine, Powerades. It's extremely important. You don't realize, even though you're just sitting at an aid station, how fast you dehydrate being out in the sun, so drink up. Homemade oatmeal cookies stolen from the pantry. Sorry, honey. Lastly, flowers. Guys, you are going to be gone all day on a Saturday in the summer. Buy the wife the flowers. Don't doubt me on that one. You'll thank me. Am I going to eat all this food in one day? No. But it's good to have options, especially when you're going backcountry and you don't have a gas station you can stop by and get a snack. Also, this is going to be an all-day thing, and like it's happened before, I end up going 5-6 hours over my assignment due to lost runners. So this might turn into my dinner and my late night snack, as it has happened before. So it's good to have options. You can always bring the dry stuff home and share with the family when you get home. Okay, cold stuff goes in the cooler, but all the dry stuff, especially the stuff you don't want floating around your water, getting all lucky. So what I like to do is get one of these totes. Dry stuff goes in here, cold stuff goes in the cooler. Everybody stays happy. Okay, one last bit of advice. Never go shopping while you're hungry. Never go shopping at 10 o'clock at night before going on an event while you're hungry. That, my receipt shows it. Entirely sure why ham radio events happen so early in the morning. One of these years, I'm going to get that cushy late morning start, like a 7:30 a.m. start. But anyway, the sun's almost up. Got to get started. Got the truck loaded. Just gassing up. I only do a couple of these events a year, and one of them is, dropping $50-$60 to support an event. It's quite a bit of chunk of change, especially when they require you to. The assignment we have takes a four-wheel drive truck, so you can't really take the local commuter and get away with a little bit of extra cheaper gas. So it's one of the reasons why you only do a couple of these a year, because just can't stomach the money. But okay, we're on our way. I'm going to try and keep you updated as we go along today. Things get busy, so it might be a recap video, so we'll see. But let's get on the road. So we're set up. This is a pretty easy setup this year. We got here pretty early because we wanted to get up the road before the runners were on the road because this is an outback. So there's another operator here at the aid station catching the inbound or the outbound, and then this station will turn to our station when the runners start coming back to inbound. So we're just kind of hanging out here, and it's really, really cold. It's starting to warm up a little bit, so we're just hanging out in the truck. We're sitting up on this plateau, as you can see here, up on this ridge, and we've got line of sight to the repeaters, so we're actually running low power just off the truck radio, and actually can make contact on HT also. So not much setup this time. We got the Gold Zero set up in the front of the truck. We disconnected the truck battery. So opening and closing the door, and lights coming on and off, the chimes, all that. I'm not going to kill the battery opening and closing this door all day. So battery's disconnected to the truck, running on the Gold Zero. As you can see here, I have the 12-volt regulator on there, which gives it a nice clean 13.4, I believe, volts. So, and because I'm running low power on the radio, I won't have to worry about doing any type of boosting. So anyway, so we're just getting set up and give you some nice shots here of the camp and everything that's going on here with this event, and be a couple hours probably before we see our first runner.
You would have come running down for me, wouldn't you?
So just looked at the meter correction. That's actually running over 14 volts, so that's running nice. So I'm really enjoying this. We got this Gold Yeti 1000 at a Gold Zero warehouse sale, and I'm really enjoying it. There's some things you have to learn about using Gold Zeros in radio work, and we'll probably do a video on that, but it's all about having the right cables and understanding which Gold Zero you have and what its capabilities are. But so this is working out nice. Got the solar panels on the roof. Because we're running low power and it's a Yeti 1000, we're going to have plenty of power. And I have my 40 amp hour Bio-NO power battery, LiFePO4 in the back. So we're not going to mess with the solar panels on the roof of the truck. I do have the panels running, charging up my boat anchor battery, my AGM in the back, my deep cycle. And that just pretty much runs the back side of the truck. So just that's always on. So not much for solar with the clouds today. But as you can see, this Icom Mark II-G is a power hog, 1.25 amp, 17 watts on idle. Yeah, so it's definitely not a mountain topper radio by any means, but it's going to work out just fine today inside the truck. I got my Browning antenna just on the hood mount, and as you can see here from the view, it's line of sight to the repeaters, so we're doing good. So an easy way I found to communicate with the runners is get these with us. Our landscaping company puts these in our yard every time they fertilize our yard for advertisement. You take them because they have these really nice spikes, turn them around, put some paper on them, and send messages to the runners. So did you check out with radio ops, what aid station you are, and or that's what aid station they're going to, and this is what aid station we are. Make sure you check in with the radio ops. So with these landscape signs you get when people fertilize your yard or whatever, save them and then bring them on your events. They're an easy way to send messages to the runners before and after they come in and out of your aid station.
The job of an operator at a station like this for a run is to first relay emergency traffic. Backcountry events like this, there is no reliable cell service. Help can be up to a half-hour drive back into town to make the phone call. So your comms are the only one in camp. The second job is to log the runners coming into and out of the station. By relaying this information to net control, a large picture can be gathered with the data on where the runners are and the pace of the runner to know if they are overdue. By each station logging this information, the runners are accounted for. As you can see from the video, these runners rely on aid stations for food, medical, and supplies. They run with little to no gear, so going lost or off the trail and lost can have serious consequences. Your critical role is to have 100% accounting of each runner through your station. The best method I have found is getting out in the path of the runners and make sure they do not enter or leave camp without you logging them. Some will slip past, but setting up a choke point like this helps to not let them slip past you as easy. If you can tell, I'm logging the runners in a phone app. Now, we don't have cellular service here, however, we do have an installed app that can go offline and log the runners' time in and out. In our area, we have some developers who have made this app and currently beta testing this, where we can log all this information quickly over the phone, then transmit via acoustic coupling over voice repeater using FLDigi-like software. This method of logging runners is amazingly fast. You can send in seconds what would take forever verbally relaying the info. More to come on this app and its use in an upcoming podcast. From here on out, it's just logging more runners, so we'll say 73 from the Squaw Peak 50, Aid Station 7, Camel Pass B.